Hello, I'm avoiding relegation and welcome to Versus 5. It is a new competition from Custard Profit and it's bigger than it was before. Ton of creators, it's actually team-based this time. Team Rest of the World versus Team GB, and of course I'm in Team Rest of the World, along with Leodemus, Old Lady Plays, FM Digi and Bobby G Gaming. And we're facing off against Team GB, which features Chris Sprawls, Football Manager Maniac, That Trucking Football Manager, United City FM, and of course the Custard Prophet himself. So, yeah, it's pretty big. We've all got our own individual challenges to do, but what I'm going to recommend to you is you go and watch the Custard Profits introduction video, explain exactly what's going on. But as far as my challenges, I'm up against Chris Sprawls, and we are doing MLS Madness with Los Angeles Football Club. So what I'm going to do is, basically, we're going to be showing you Game 7, for the 7th game of the season, and yeah, basically the idea is I'm going to play this game first and then I'll go through everything that happened before this, results, transfers, all of that good stuff. Okay, for our game against LA Galaxy, we've got Bendick in goal, a back four of Kay, Segura, Murillo and Blackman. Defensive midfield, Ginella and Atuesta, and central midfield, Cifuentes. Left wing, bless him, right wing, Vela, and up front it's Rossi. Well, interestingly enough, Vela is actually going to be playing his first game of the season because unfortunately he's been injured. He got injured in pre-season and he's technically our star player. So, yeah, it's good to have him back. We've been doing okay-ish without him, but nevertheless, hopefully he will make a big difference today, which puts Rossi up front, which is great, and Baird is on the bench, but as you can see, Vela, not quite 100% fit, and certainly not 100% sharp, so we will see how he gets on. In the meantime, let us go in. As I say, we're up against LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy, of course, the other MLS Los Angeles team. So it would be nice to do well against them. Our form has been a lot better than theirs. They've literally lost the last 4 games on the trot, so I feel confident. But obviously, any team needs an opportunity to turn around its form. So let's hope today is not the day. I have faith. Go out there and make a difference. And off we go. No concerns. Everything is good. LAFC at home to Los Angeles Galaxy. And that is how we line up. Trejo, Daniel Trejo, no less, on the bench. Not the Daniel Trejo, obviously. Well, he is the Daniel Trejo, but he's not that Daniel Trejo. That's a better way of putting it. Okay, here the team's coming out. LAFC in the all black, LA in the white. And we're going to go full match. And Ginella is on the ball for LAFC. Segura. Cifuentes coming forward. He's got a run on. Tries to thread a ball through. Doesn't happen. Vignal and DeSantos there. Passing it between them. Another pass back. John with the clearance. Finds like get. There's a lot of players who I can't present. Junior DeSantos. He's already taken a knock. Bless him. Unless he came into the match with an injury like get. Running forward now. Gavazzi, oh, and it's been intercepted. Good job. We cleared it, but not very far. We're actually on attacking in a moment. I'm going to go back to balance because I don't feel like we're doing very well. I'm going to give him some encouragement, which always seems to be a problem. Oh, like it. This isn't very good. I'm going to have a little play around here. Actually, sorry. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There we go. Just press him a little harder, just in case. Bendick, safe hands. From the experienced keeper. DeSantis tries to put one forward. It is cut out by the defenders. Connolly now. Coming forward. Be nice to see us get back on the ball. That's for certain. Feels like a while since we've had any possession. 2 minutes in. And it is all LA Galaxy at the moment. Blackman with a lovely ball forward. But there's nobody in support. Frustrating. It might be that I need to do something a little bit different here. And in fact, I'm going to do it now. I'm moving up Cifuentes to there. Whoops. Confirm my changes. Yeah, it's still all LA Galaxy. Fortunately, they've not been able to make the most of their chances or indeed their passes, but That's a very, very long clearance. I wonder if I in fact should be getting him to... there we go. Gonzalez, Dos Santos. Villafaja. Light get. Yeah, they've not been able to take the chances yet, but that's not great for us. They're keeping all of the possession. Dos Santos with the pass back. John with the pass forward. I'm glad our striker's always pressing up front there, but nothing's happening, is it? Nothing's happening at all. You know what? Wonder if we should be counter-pressing these guys too. Let's distribute it to the playmaker. Alright, confirm changes. Okay, K on the ball. It's nice to see us. Cifuentes coming forward. Cuts in. Ball between the two strikers. Neither of them wanted it. I say two strikers. The winger and the striker. Alvarez coming forward for LA Galaxy. Gavazzi. Dos Santos now. 5 minutes in. And they're still looking like a strong side. And it's a goal kick for LAFC, but we're not looking fantastic. But finally, we get some encouragement in there. Bendik. Bendik, of course, an experienced goalkeeper for the USA. Well, I'd like to see us go the other way a little bit. I know we're supposedly balanced, but tended to go defensive with just how they've been going all over us. Gavazzi. His cross is blocked. Latif. Cifuentes. Rossi. Rossi was offside. That feels like one of the better chances we've had. I'm going to go key highlights. Otherwise we will be here all week. Truth be told, LA Galaxy look like a much better side. It's like they want it more than we do. Vignal. I wanted to yell, come on Halifax, come on LAFC. Junior Dos Santos. I think I'm going to close him down more. Let's go to... Nope. Opposition instructions. Junior Dos Santos. Show onto wrong foot all the time. We're going to tackle him hard. We're going to always press him. And we're going to mark him very, very tightly. And that's what we're going to do. We'll see if that makes any difference. Blackman Vela. First time back from injury. Rossi. Cifuentes. Atuesta. Vela's out there. He's got space. Come on, Vela. Ball over for Rossi. It's tight one. And it's saved. Dos Santos with the clearance there. Well, it's one shot, one on target for both of us. We do have the slightly higher XG. Not that you believe it. Blackman picks up the pass there. Latif. Out wide to K now coming forward. He's got support to his right. Goes past his man. Lovely cross. Diego Rossi gets on the end of that one. Lovely, lovely work from K. Good job. Lovely run forward. Goes past his man. Gets his cross in and Rossi gets on the end of it. 80 minutes. LAFC 1. LA Galaxy 0. That's better. That's a great situation to be in. See, Vela's struggling a little bit already. Coming up to 30 minutes. Cifuentes is doing fine. I'm going to ignore you with what you're saying. He's doing alright where he is. Oh, now he's dropped off a little bit, but so is everybody else. Let's shout and demand more at everyone. See if you can't pick it up. Alright, it's half time. LAFC 1, LA Galaxy 0. And that's 5 shots, 2 on target to LAFC and 2 and 2 for the Galaxy. So, let's go to the dressing room. I'm happy to be 1-0 up, but it doesn't feel like we're the better team, really. Or it hasn't done, so... go on, you can do better. I know Rossi's doing alright. But you can all do better. Let's get into the second half. I'm probably going to take off Vela in a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to take him off now, in fact. And we're going to bring on Corey Baird, but Baird... yeah, he doesn't really want to be there. He would sooner be up front. And, do you want to play in place of Cifuente? No, I think you're fine. Cifuente's doing alright. I know that it says he can't play in that role, but he's playing exactly the same role, but in a position slightly higher up the pitch. So I believe he can. It's the same with wingers playing as Mazzales. I believe, you know, that we know works. I believe that can work too. So, confirming those changes. 51 minutes, nearly 52. Give them some encouragement maybe this time. Oh, they don't like to be encouraged. I forgot. I'm sorry. Baird is up front. Baird scores goals, but he only scores them every 3 games. So he's not due a goal at the moment is the problem. But LA Galaxy are coming forward. Light get. Strolling past everybody. Gavazzi with a shot. And oh, it's 1-1. David Gavazzi. Oy vey, 65 minutes almost. But yeah, Light get had way too much space there. As did Gavazzi, to be honest with you. Very accurate shot, but you know what? I feel like maybe the keeper should have done better. So I'm going to go attacking. I'm just going to fire him up and see if we can't do something. That didn't work either. 9-4 to their 3-3, and it is 1-1. John with the goal kick. Come on, LAFC. Not LA Galaxy. 1-1, look at that, and already they're coming forward. They're keeping the possession. Oh, well cut out. Good job. Rossi now coming forward. Lovely ball for Baird. He gets on the end of it. Gets a cross in. Latif scores. Latif Blessing. It is a blessing in disguise, but not in disguise. It is Latif Blessing. Oh, 2-1. 85th minute almost. Baird is struggling, but he got past his man, kept hold of it, and got the cross in. Latif. First touch, and then hoofs it. 2-1 LAFC. Let's see if we can't hold that on. I just feel like my goalkeeper could let anything in at any time. Kay with the cross onto the head of Baird. Corey Baird. I said he doesn't score many goals. He's just scored another. I say he doesn't score many goals. When he scored before, he gets 2 goals a match. But like I say, it's 2 goals and then no goals for 2 matches. Lovely work from Kay. Gets the cross in. Baird beats his man. And with a little shimmy, nods it past the keeper. We don't need to see it again. We know he was onside. It's fine. All right. Well, that's more comfortable. 3-1 up. It's the end of the match. And we've been decent. No question about it. I have to say, for the most part, I felt like we went against the run of play. But 3-1, that's a good result. I say it goes with the form and it goes with how LA Galaxy are doing. But they clearly wanted it more at the start, it has to be said. But their pass is complete. It was better than ours. And the possession overall has been better than ours. But we come away 3-1 winners. And that's what counts. Okay, after that fantastic victory, let's see where we are. We are in second place, LAFC, behind Sporting KC. We have played 7 games. They do have a game in hand against us. In fact, a few teams have games in hand. Portland, Dallas having 2. But first things first, let's have a look at the transfers. So, whoops, transfer history. It's been a mixed bag. It's been a mixed bag. I made some mistakes, to be fair. Brought in Sean Hundle. If you've been watching my Halifax save, you know exactly who this young man is. And he's certainly good enough to be a development player here, potentially. But because he's a superb goal scorer, I decided to sign him, but unfortunately, that's one too many foreign players. Unfortunately, he's gone out on loan to Atletico Ottawa. Actually, I haven't checked to see how he's doing there. 3 goals in 7 games with 1 assist. He's doing okay, so that's good. But yeah, Antoine Conte, only player I spent any money on. And he's at FC Midtjylland. It went a bit wrong, it's safe to say. And yeah, basically we ended up releasing him on a waiver to FC Midtjylland. It just was horrible. I made some mistakes. I didn't quite get it right, shall we say. But anyway, after that, Gonzalo Castro. He came in, 36-year-old Uruguayan, and he's done all right, but he's only played 1 sub-appearance because he was injured. And I think he's injured again. Yeah, he's got a lower back stress fracture, and he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. And that's before he even gets fit. Fantastic technicals, but, you know, and he scored on his sub-appearance, but nevertheless. Injured. Harold Hansen came in on a free transfer. He was a bit of depth at right back. He's only a development player. So, he's all right. You'll notice there's nobody in from the draft, because I didn't do the draft. Basically because when I had to sign Harold Hansen, is that right? Yes. No, that can't be right. That can't be right at all. So who was it I signed that I gave? Maybe it was Castro. I basically gave away. No, it wasn't him either. Who did I give away my loan picks to? Maybe it was Antoine Conte. Anyway, it's been misery. It's been absolute misery. Actually, one thing it doesn't show is the players I picked up in the previous season. We've also got... well, there you go. It shows Antoine Conte twice. Castro. There we go. Alberto Rodriguez. He's the one who's missing. He's the one, I think. Nope. He's the one I brought in. Again, an older player, Peruvian. Experienced, because I wanted more centre-backs, plus he's over 6 foot, which our top centre-back is not. Our top centre-back is my height of 5'9", which is not what you want in a centre-back, so hasn't done very well. Yeah, just basically, all in all, my transfers were an absolute mess, to be honest with you. Kenneth Vermeer. See, that's another thing. Why am I not seeing... It's saying all transfers. Why am I not seeing... that's why. Let's start again. These are the transfers. This is the MLS. Everything's different. It says all transfers. Let's have a look at trades. There you go. This is who I got. Joe Bendick, my goalkeeper. An experienced under-20 international goalkeeper. But he's American, and I signed him on a free, but... no, I didn't, sorry. Well, I did technically. I got him on trade from Philadelphia. But the reason being is because... Whoops. All transfers. Is because Kenneth Vermeer went to Rennes. And basically, tons of people coming in for him, including some UK clubs, Championship clubs. I think Stoke was one of them. And they just kept coming and coming and coming and coming. And he wanted to leave, bless him. And anyway, I basically agreed that he could go if we got a bid at 300,000, because most of them have been sort of around the 195, 200k mark. And sure enough, Rennes finally did. I think a couple of teams finally did in the end. But yeah, so he didn't kick a ball for me. But obviously it meant that we needed a first choice goalkeeper. And that's where Bendick came in. So that's where that is. Now, we do have one more transfer coming. It's another old fella, and he's going to have to be replacing another one of our old fellas. But it is none other than Carlos Tevez. He's 37 years old, but he's joining LAFC, and he'll be coming in June, I think. Let's have a look. July, sorry. But yeah, 6th of July, Carlos Tevez will be joining LA Galaxy, and hopefully will do an alright job. I mean, he's doing alright for Boca at the moment. 7 games, 3 goals. 3 assists, 3 Player of the Match awards, 7.61 average rating. That's not bad. Let's see if he can do that for LAFC. But yeah, we're not. Doesn't feel like we're the strongest team in the world, I'll say that. But we are in second. And we'll look at the fixtures now, because that's the next thing I didn't do. But like I say, let's go and have a quick look at the team report before I get into the fixtures. This is a mess, this one, isn't it? I'm going to have to go back and edit some of this, I think. So this is the squad. This is the first team, shall we say. And what I don't understand, because bearing in mind this is the best 11 according to my assistant, Carlos Vela's not in it. Why is Vela not there? Why is Rossi not there? Castro's there. You know what I mean? Vela and Ross. Fact, Segura's there. Doesn't make any sense to me. If we look at the squad depth here, you'll see Vela, Rossi. But why don't they exist in this view? Makes no sense to me at all. So, but that is our team report. And finally, we're going to have a quick run through our results. As you can see, pre-season was horrific. I mean, it was just horrible. We even drew with our second 11. That's how bad it was. DC United we drew with. We lost to Minnesota. We lost to Colorado. Beat LA Galaxy, which is nice. But then we lost to San Jose. And we drew with Real Salt Lake. It was just horrible. I didn't feel like I'd gotten anything out of pre-season. Not really, in terms of the team. But we kicked off all right in the MLS. First game at home to Vancouver. We won 3-2. Rossi and Baird getting 2. And then, like I say, of course, Vela was out at this point, so he wasn't getting on the score sheet. We beat Seattle at home 2-1. Seattle Sounders have been pretty strong. That was a tough match. Cifuentes actually getting 2 in that match. Chicago away. That was a tough one, but you know what? The scoreline doesn't show it. They were all over us. But yeah, we beat them 5-2. Rodriguez scored. Anthony Case scored. Rossi scored. Cifuentes scored. Where are we? Yes, and Castro got one in the 95th minute too. And then after that, we were at home to Houston and we beat them comfortably 3-0. That was probably one of the more comfortable games we've had. But after that, we were against Sporting KC away and they beat us 1-0. I think I may have already mentioned this. Sporting KC are top. They are top. And as you can see, they've won all 6 of their matches thus far. So they are certainly the team to beat in this division at the moment. But after that, we faced off away this time against DC United. We did better than we did. Actually, well, we did the same as what we did. We didn't concede a goal this time, but neither did we score one. So we drew away. And then we faced off against LA Galaxy, which you just saw, and we went 3-1. So we're capable of winning games. And we're certainly in a challenging position. But as you can see, there's not many matches where we don't concede goals. And part of that is I don't think my goalkeeper is the strongest goalkeeper in the world. But we shall see. Obviously, we're going to be coming back. Where are we? Let's have a look. Just the MLS here. We're going to be coming back in 7 more games. So, Orlando City will be the next match. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So, that will be the next match in Versus 5. Now, all you need to do is go across to Chris Sprules' channel and check out how they've done. Chris obviously is also with LAFC and has been having the same trouble as me with transfers and such like as well. So should be interesting to see how he's got on. I've got a feeling he's done slightly better than me. It's just a gut feeling based on how well he did at Juventus in Versus 4. So we'll see. In the meantime, I've been avoiding relegation. This is Versus 5. This is LAFC. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.